This house has an incredibly intimate scale and a fantastic connection to nature. It just breathes really, really well. My name is Matt Berman. I'm one of the founding principals of Workshop APD, and this is East Hampton Modern. East Hampton is on the eastern tip of Long Island in an area known as the Hamptons, and it really is a celebrated vacation destination for New Yorkers looking to escape the city. This house is in an interesting location. It's not on the water. It's actually an internal lot on an agricultural reserve, so you're surrounded by farmlands and nature, and it's pretty spectacular. Our client had lived on this property for quite some time, and there was a house here that really was just too small and didn't meet his needs. And so when he approached me, we started thinking about what the potential of this site was. When he was out here by himself or with his partner, they wanted intimacy. When they wanted to have a bunch of friends out, they wanted the house to expand to a place where they could entertain with a lot of guests and friends on the weekends. So we started to think about, how do you develop a house like that? That's what brought together this idea of a contained main house with a separate 2-bedroom guest house, all under one roof. One of the interesting discussions that we had with the client at the very beginning was that his original home, or the original home that was on the site, was very disconnected from the outside. But the outside is incredible. You're surrounded by farmlands, fences, really cool old farm machinery, and kind of gives you a vibe. And so we wanted you to always be connected to the outside. We wanted that connection to the outside to be reinforced over and over and over again. First, when you come up to the house, you're coming up a very long driveway, so you sort of see the house set in its environment, and it's really, really wonderful. As you pull around the back of the house, or really what's technically the front, you're then coming through this breezeway and seeing the pool and the landscape. So no matter where you look, you're always connected to the outside. Now, when you walk into this space, you're now kind of underneath this amazing umbrella of a roof. It really contains you, but you're still outside. And when you walk to the right, you walk into the main living space, which is kitchen, dining, and living room. You walk further into the space, and you get to some of the areas like a powder room and a laundry room. And then you walk finally into the primary bedroom and primary bathroom. Now, when you come in the breezeway and go the other way, you see 2 really great guest rooms with ensuite bathrooms. When you're outside this home, it really is all about the nature and the landscape and the wildflowers and the colors and the textures that are all around you. So we wanted the exterior materials to merge seamlessly with that. So the decking surfaces are all Ipe, which weathers to a really nice silvery gray. We went with a Shoshugiban siding, which is a Japanese technique for charring wood. Around the pool is a bluestone, and then most of the pathways are really just a natural river rock. And in the kitchen, the palette is very similar to the exterior. We wanted to bring that darkness and richness inside so that it wasn't jarring when you moved from one to the other. All of the millwork inside the home is also dark. The walls are a stark white, and the floor is a very soft gray. When we were thinking about the concept of the house and we were going through a lot of planning iterations, we always knew we liked this idea of a small primary house with a small guest house, with a break in the middle that took you on an access right through to the back area, to the backyard. And we knew that we wanted the pool right there. We wanted that pool to be this moment that as you came through the breezeway, you saw the blueness and the richness and the color of the pool, then enveloped by the landscape around it. Well, Abby from Farm Design took it to a whole new level and really created an amazing wonderland. She planted natural grasses and wildflowers everywhere. They come right up to the coping of the pool. So you really feel like this home is just set in a natural environment that frankly has been very untouched or unmanicured the way that a lot of other houses in the area might be. I'm often asked what my favorite project is, and over 22 years it's difficult to pick just one, but this project certainly ranks high on the list. We had an incredible client who saw the vision from the beginning and wanted to execute it. We had an incredible team in my office who was incredibly passionate and excited about the project. And then we had an incredible contractor who executed the vision. So if you were to look back at the renderings of the idea of what we wanted to do and look at reality, it was a seamless process from beginning to end. My favorite part of this house is what you see from the air. Is what you see when you're kind of hovering above the fields, looking at this expression of this house with all of the repeated gables nestled into the landscape. It is a perfect fit.
This video is brought to you by 10, our debut hardcover book celebrating 10 issues of the local project. 10 unites the very best projects from the first 10 issues of the publication into a beautiful single volume. With over 400 pages of architecture and design from both leading and emerging creatives, the hardcover book takes readers on a curated and meditative journey. The premium paper stock of the book means 10 is an enduring addition to a coffee table or library to be enjoyed for years to come. With worldwide delivery available, have 10 delivered directly to your door. Head to the link in the video description to purchase your copy now and use the code BOOK5 at checkout for a 5% discount.